Welcome back to the channel. Today we're restoring a heavy-duty truck cabin lift hydraulic cylinder, a vital component that makes it possible to raise the truck's cab safely for engine inspection, maintenance, and major repairs. Although this hydraulic cylinder often goes unnoticed, it plays a critical role in every heavy-duty truck workshop. This truck has spent years operating under demanding conditions. Long-distance travel, heavy loads, rough roads, dust, rain, mud, and constant vibration have all taken their toll. As a result, the cabin lift hydraulic cylinder is now covered in thick grease, dirt, rust, and faded paint. There are also signs of hydraulic oil leakage around the seals, indicating that the cylinder requires a complete overhaul. Before beginning the restoration, the truck is parked on a level surface and secured to prevent movement. Safety is always the first priority when working with heavy-duty vehicles. The hydraulic system is carefully depressurized, and the truck cabin is properly supported before the cylinder is removed. The hydraulic hoses connected to the cylinder are disconnected carefully to avoid contamination and oil loss. The mounting pins and retaining clips are removed one by one, and the heavy hydraulic cylinder is lifted out of its mounting position. With the cylinder on the workbench, a close inspection begins. Every surface is examined for cracks, dents, corrosion, and excessive wear. The piston rod is checked for scratches and pitting, while the mounting eyes are inspected for damage that could affect alignment and performance. The restoration starts with a thorough cleaning. Layers of grease, dust, and old oil are removed using a degreaser, brushes, and cleaning tools. Years of accumulated dirt slowly disappear, revealing the true condition of the hydraulic cylinder underneath. As the surface becomes cleaner, signs of rust and worn paint become more visible. These defects will be addressed during the restoration process. The real restoration work begins as we completely disassemble the heavy-duty truck cabin lift hydraulic cylinder. Every internal component will be removed, inspected, cleaned, and prepared for rebuilding. The hydraulic cylinder is securely clamped onto the workbench to prevent movement during disassembly. Since this component operates under high hydraulic pressure, every step is carried out carefully to avoid damaging the precision machined parts. The first task is removing the cylinder head, also known as the gland. Using the correct tools, it is slowly loosened from the cylinder barrel. Years of service have made the threads tight, but with patience and steady force, the gland finally comes free. Next, the piston rod assembly is carefully pulled out of the cylinder barrel. The long chrome-plated rod slides out slowly, revealing the piston and internal sealing components. Old hydraulic oil drains from the cylinder, carrying dirt and tiny metal particles that have accumulated over years of operation. With the assembly removed, each component is separated one by one. The piston, retaining nut, guide bushings, where rings, backup rings, O-rings, rod seals, dust seals, and pressure seals are all laid out on the workbench in order. Organizing the parts makes reassembly easier and ensures nothing is misplaced. Every seal is inspected closely. Most of the rubber seals have become hard and brittle from heat, pressure, and age. Some have small cracks, while others have flattened over time. These worn seals are the main cause of hydraulic oil leakage and reduced lifting performance, so they will all be replaced with new, high-quality seals during reassembly. Attention now turns to the piston rod. Its smooth surface is essential for proper sealing. Under bright light, several fine scratches and small rust spots become visible. If left unrepaired, these imperfections could quickly damage the new seals and cause future leaks. Fortunately, the rod is still structurally sound. It's now time to rebuild the heavy-duty truck cabin lift hydraulic cylinder. This stage is one of the most important because the quality of the reassembly determines how well the hydraulic cylinder will perform under heavy loads. The first step is preparing the new seal kit. Every O-ring, rod seal, piston seal, where ring, backup ring, and dust seal is carefully matched to the original parts. Each seal is checked for the correct size before installation. Using the proper seal kit ensures a tight fit and helps prevent hydraulic oil leaks during operation. Before installation, every seal is lightly coated with clean hydraulic oil, This lubrication protects the rubber during assembly and reduces friction when the hydraulic cylinder is used for the first time after restoration. The piston is cleaned once again before the new piston seal and where rings are installed. Great care is taken to avoid twisting or damaging the seals. Once installed, the piston is inspected from every angle to confirm that each seal sits correctly in its groove. Attention now turns to the cylinder head, also known as the gland. A new rod seal, backup ring, and dust wiper are fitted into place. These components are essential because they prevent hydraulic oil from escaping while also keeping dust, water, and dirt out of the cylinder. The polished piston rod is carefully inserted through the cylinder head. The smooth chrome surface slides easily through the new seals without causing damage. The rod moves freely, showing that the new seals have been installed correctly. Next, the inside of the cylinder barrel receives a final cleaning. Fresh hydraulic oil is applied to the inner surface to provide lubrication during assembly. The piston rod assembly is then slowly guided into the cylinder barrel. The fully restored heavy-duty truck cabin lift hydraulic cylinder is now carefully fitted back into its original position. The mounting pins, retaining clips, and hydraulic hoses are securely installed and tightened.